So we have Erika joining us
sure
today.
do.
Erika,
I'm so excited.
Erika from alittle.nudge.com.
Oh, my God.
She's
Okay.
helping.
Thank
She's
you.
helping.
All right, Erika, so just to let you know, I think I found the first problem with my dating. Carsen gave me your number to call to get you on the show, and she's like, Bubba, you have to call her. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. This is the problem at a base
So we've already
level.
identified it. I don't even have to do anything.
At a base
Oh,
level.
no. I assure you, Erika, we have much more.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm ready.
So alittle.nudge.com is your site, and you're an online dating coach, which, oh, no, we all need online dating coaches. What is
Yes, I know.
what is the biggest thing? Let's say let's start with creating a profile for a guy. How terrible is it to put a fish on there?
I mean, if you're an avid fisher person, then go nuts. Put your fish. But look, here's the thing. I understand the rationale of why men put fish pictures. It's because I get it. As a guy, you don't often want to say to your friends, hey, dude, I think I look cute. Take my picture. So at least when you're holding a big, smelly, disgusting, slimy fish, you can say, hey, dude, take a picture of me. Look at what I caught. I get why a lot of men do it, but it is a complete turnoff to most other people. So I would try to avoid it as best you can.
But why? Because I'm going to say it's the same thing as posting hiking pictures or whatever. It's that guy's hobby. If he's into fishing.
Yes. If it is actually your hobby, then you should 100% post that picture. But for most people who post a fishing picture, they went fishing once, needed pictures for their profile, and found it as an excuse to ask their friends to take pictures.
Oh, okay. So they need to put a disclaimer in and say, I actually do fish. I fish all the time. This isn't my only fish of the current decade.
Maybe. I mean, think about it. If you're posting 5 pictures, okay, that means each picture represents 20% of your life. And so I want these pictures to be an accurate representation of your life. If you're posting a picture with your dog, for example, I think 1 picture with your dog would be great. That's probably, even though your dog is with you 100% of the time, that's an accurate representation. 4 pictures with the dog tell somebody I probably may not have time for dating because I'm always with my dog. So we just want to accurately represent what our life looks like. That's it.
I never really thought of it that way.
This is why she's like... You're like marketing and like approaching it almost like a job, and I appreciate
it.
That.
It is
it really
job.
is.
It's an
it
application.
Really is.
Yes,
it really is. And what I always say is, all people are quite simple. All they want to see is who's going to show up on the date. They want to see your face, they want to see the rest of your body, and they want to see you out and about doing something interesting. That's it. And then that same person should walk into the date.
I love that we have you on the show because, it's such a mess out here. Erika Ethan, if you go to alittle.nudge.com, she is a leading online dating coach. The whole country could be better off if they just paid attention to Erika. And we're going to come right back and talk a little bit more because there are other topics we must touch on.
Erika Ethan is joining us today, and she is from alittle.nudge.com. She is an online dating expert, and full disclosure, I'm not sure we've explained this, but both Bubba and I are on the apps, and I've only been on for like a few days at this point because I just haven't wanted to. Be real with you.
It's
Bubba,
a mess.
Bubba is out here doing it. He is in the thick of it, and amazingly, we're both still single. So here we are.
Here we are. Well, I'm here to help.
I will say we're doing something right. No group pictures.
That's correct. So here's why. Your online dating profile is basically the way to market yourself. And so if you have a picture of yourself with your friends, it's inevitable that someone will find one of your friends more attractive than you. And not because you're both not fantastic, but also no one is taking the time to play Where's Waldo. And so when you have those 2 negatives against you, people are just passing by those group pictures. So again, if you're posting 4 or 5 pictures, like Hinge, for example, requires 6 pictures. If you're posting 6 pictures and one is a group photo, that's 1 less photo for people to look at you. So I want to make sure we use that space to our advantage. And again, people want to see who's showing up on the date, not your friends. It's assumed you have friends.
I will tell you, Erika, I've been on Hinge for 4 days right now. And the amount of gentlemen that have posted food pictures because they need to make up the 6.
As one of
I
their
know.
photos?
Yeah, one. I've got a guy that sent 3.
Out of his
Out of
six
his
pictures.
6, half of them were food pictures, and one of them, to be honest, not real appealing. Not at all.
The food or him? Or both?
Well, I mean, that was an immediate X, but no, the food didn't look great. So, no, I appreciate that you're saying, like, you're putting your best face, you're putting your best you, putting it out there. Something that I have to tell you Bubba is really good at, because I know you've talked about this on your website, is Bubba's really good at making the let's meet up, let's go on dates, because you say it's a numbers game. And Bubba's really good at playing the numbers. It's just I don't know that he's found that streak yet.
Yeah, it's so hard.
I understand.
It's so hard to find the right person. And yeah, I figured if I only go on one date a month, then it's going to take 50 years to find the right person. So I try to go on as many, I mean, it's a crazy thing. I'm trying to go on as many first dates as possible. And, you know, it's nice because you get to meet a lot of great, interesting people. They may not be your person, but I've made a lot of friends. I know it sounds dumb, but I have.
It doesn't sound dumb at all. And I agree. I want everyone, my clients, to meet sooner rather than later, because ultimately you don't know if you like someone, you don't know if you feel a connection until you're sitting with each other. And so you start a conversation online, and here's how we're not going to start a conversation. Hi, hey, how are you? How's your day? What's up? We're going to find something in the person's profile that's interesting to you and ask them a question about it. So that way all of your messages are tailored. Then you have a few messages back and forth. Try to get it onto a food or drink topic of conversation, because then it's a really easy transition to, wow, I haven't tried that cocktail yet. We should go together. Ta-da, you have a date.
That's so clever. Oh, I love this. What a great tip.
There you go.
All right. Can we come back to you for one more segment, because there's one more thing I think we must address, and that is the topic of where to go on the first dates. Erika Ethan, she's an online dating expert. You can find her at alittle.nudge.com, and your social media is?
A Little Nudge.
Very easy. We'll be back with her in just a moment.
Erika Ethan is joining us. She's with alittle.nudge.com, and she is an online dating expert, and she is here offering advice to everyone, but okay, Bubba and I are being real big selfish right now. We want some help here, Erika.
We don't want to be single forever. And, you know, it is cuffing season where you handcuff yourself to somebody through the holidays and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to go to the Halloween costume party by yourself. You don't want to be half of a double dating thing, a couple's costume. I mean, it's just a weird time of the year.
Yeah, it's a weird time of the year, you know, but I don't know. Go to a Halloween party by yourself. That's a great way to meet people, right?
Yeah, but you don't know what they look like.
Okay. All right, fair. Maybe that could be good. You were asking about where to go on first dates. My recommendation is keep it simple: a drink, a coffee, a walk. I always say you can always add dinner, but you can't take it back. So I don't want you to force yourself to be sitting there for hours and waiting for the check and waiting for the server and the slow service. Add more time if you like. So go out for a drink. If you're enjoying yourself, go next door, have dinner somewhere.
Are you listening, Bubba? Are you listening? Erika, I have to tell you, Bubba is a prince. He was taking all these women out on first dates at not just restaurants, but nice restaurants.
And that's a beautiful sentiment,
not
but
setting the bar too high. When you say nice restaurant, not like the nicest ones, but just decent places.
The money he was spending, Erika, I can't even tell you.
Yeah, it was a fail.
Yeah.
Big fail.
No, I understand. I mean, I love that you did that, and I love that you wanted to, but I want it to be your choice. And then here's a little pro tip. On a first date, if you can, try to sit next to each other or catty corner versus across. So if you're at a bar, you're next to each other. If you're at a table, try for the, like the perpendicular sides instead of across. Across feels like an interview. Next to each other, you can have a much more intimate conversation.
I love this.
I didn't know. And you can actually then pick your side if you feel like you have a better side.
Yeah, I have a first date coming up. We're doing trivia night at a bar, so I'm going to make sure
that.
Oh yeah, that was honestly that's the reason I said yes, was because it was trivia. I went back and re-looked at his profile, and I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done this, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try, Erika. I'm trying.
I hope
That
he's
sounds
listening.
incredible.
No, I love that. I love the idea. So, and again, because I had somebody, I asked them out on a coffee date, and they're like, "That is so basic. Do better." And I'm like,
You know what? That's not your person then. She sounds entitled.
and it's funny. I felt the same way, and I was like, I'm gonna do better, and I'm gonna find somebody else. And
There must be some alternate universe dating coach out there giving people bad advice, like coffee dates are lazy. A coffee date is just a way for you to talk. So
Yeah.
I am all for something simple where you can hear each other and then decide if you want to spend more time together.
Erika, you're an angel.
You're
Can
a
we
gem.
have you back on the show later again, just to kind of get caught up? And I mean, you never know, things
By
might
all
change.
means. I want to hear about all of the dates you're going on.
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, well, all right, never mind. I take it back.
A Little Nudge. You can find her on. You can find Erika on A Little Nudge on social media. Also, alittle.nudge.com. All the links are there as well. Thank you, Erika. You're amazing.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, that was great. That was good. I think you did good.
Thank you.
I have no idea what it was because this is taped afterwards, but
You were amazing, though.
Thanks. Appreciate it.